The key to staying motivated is to believe the fact that you have control over your actions. Let me say that again. The key to staying motivated is to believe that you have control over every single action that you take. You probably clicked on this video because you're having trouble staying motivated, whether that be with your studies, with your business, or anything else. Well, let me tell you, I'm about to give you the exact secret that you can start using right now to start seeing results in your motivation so that you can receive that progress that you want. You'll actually want to start doing productive tasks like reading, exercising, and even taking cold showers. There are endless possibilities for you to achieve as a person once you learn this simple rule. So before I get into what this rule is about and how you can use it, you need to understand that there are two types of motivation and how to use them differently. There's intrinsic motivations and extrinsic motivations. You may have heard of them before. Extrinsic motivations are things that motivate you, that give you something to chase, like money, the new fancy watch, or even the new iPhone. Intrinsic motivations, on the other hand, are things that you aspire to achieve, kind of like milestones that give you a sense of self-satisfaction and achievement after you've done them. So you can see how most people have extrinsic motivations and not a lot of intrinsic motivations when they start to do something new. And this is exactly where the problem lies. While the new expensive iPhone or gaming setup might sound good to you in the specific moment, but they aren't what creates the deepest motivation that we can get. The feeling you get after just doing a hard, productive task, hands down, cannot be beaten. If you think about after you've just been for a run or finished a long study period that you've been super productive in, you feel amazing. This feeling is an intrinsic motivation. Our brain wants that feeling more often. To do the task because you enjoy doing it and because you like going through that hard part of the task to get that feeling in return afterwards. You're not doing it for an object in return. The deepest motivation comes from within. If you have a motivation to go and do something just because it's hard and because no one else likes to do it, that is the most powerful motivation that you can possibly use. You just have to have a strong enough goal and a strong enough passion and desire to do that thing, and you're going to make so much progress with that newfound motivation. The trick though is that you actually have to start doing the thing that you want the motivation for before you receive the intrinsic motivation. You see, after you go for a run, you only get the motivation after you go for that run and you get that feeling afterwards. You don't know how you're going to feel after the run until you actually get there. So whereas if you said before the run, I'm going to get the new iPhone once I go for the run, you know what you're getting. You don't know what you're getting after the run with intrinsic motivations. Another example would be if someone promised you the new iPhone after you go for the run, you would probably only run for the iPhone and then only do it one time and do it for that specific reason, and then you would stop afterwards because you don't have any more motivation to continue doing it. But if you went for a run out of pure discipline and desire to improve yourself, then you're going to want to keep doing it because you get that good feeling afterwards. You're going to feel great because you've done something hard and productive that most other people aren't willing to do. So you'll continually start to run because of the passion and the desire to continually improve yourself, not for something else. Feed off the fact that no one else is going to be training as hard as you are. Think about all of the people that are in bed cozy when that alarm goes off at 6:30 in the morning. You need to be the one person that gets up out of bed and goes for that run. You can't be just another minion when you're trying to achieve goals that most people don't even think about. That is true discipline driven by a deeper motivation. Just get into a daily ritual that you can do day in, day out that is going to help start improving yourself. So put in the hard work at the start and it will eventually pay off in the long run. You need to develop massive mental strength to face rejection and loss. To build that mental strength, you need to be doing things that you don't like to do every single day. And in order to do things that you don't like doing, you need to find a deeper motivation for you to actually start. You have to start doing things that are working towards something bigger and have a deeper meaning behind it than just scrolling on TikTok. Now, the other part to increasing your motivation exponentially is to know that you're the only person who is in control of your actions. Only you are able to make daily choices for yourself that lead to how you live your life. You need to understand that pushing things off and just wasting time isn't going to make progress. It's only going to push your goal further and further away. If you believe that creating real results in real life is out of your control, then you're completely wrong. Every day you're provided with thousands of new decisions to make. These decisions, while they might seem small in the moment, they are what builds our daily habits and daily routine to create our life that we live. Those small decisions that you make every day decide what type of life you live, what goals you achieve, and most importantly, how motivated you actually are. Those small choices are made by our subconscious brain. Things like brushing your teeth and having a shower every day are installed into your subconscious brain so that you don't have to think about them every single day. So if you want to find motivation to make progress, you need to look back on the daily choices that you're making. Even if you don't realize it, this is a major way that you can start increasing your motivation and making progress. So start trying to use intrinsic motivations rather than extrinsic motivations to fuel yourself, and making better daily choices that in the end will start to add up to something bigger. You can start off small and build your way up to bigger tasks, bigger goals, and making more progress. Anyway, on this channel, I teach young teens how to make progress through their mindset and achieve goals they actually want to achieve. So go down, hit the subscribe button if that sounds good to you. Click here to watch my latest video. See you in the next one.